Hey everybody, it's Patsy, and I'm doing a reading, hopefully a quick one, from a request that I gotten um, through one of the forums that I um, work with. And so, letter, email from a young lady who is a Sagittarius, and she is dealing with a Scorpio gentleman. And their relationship has been going on for a few years. So, they're in separation, um, and they recently had a fight, I guess over the phone or whatever, video. And she has come to the understanding that there may be a third party that is taking his attention. And so she just wants to know whether or not she can or is it worth healing this relationship. So she's accepting the situation and she's taking responsibility because she says she knows that she has faults also, but she does want to repair this relationship, right? But it's difficult when you're at a distance to repair things. And then if there's a third party, then that third party may be in closer proximity to your person, right? So then you really feel worried. Knight of Cups. So, Knight of Cups. This could be talking about you, Sagittarius female, offering some love, offering forgiveness, or this could be him coming towards you with an offer of love and forgiveness and reconciliation, right? It could be that. All right, so there is love on this relationship, though. I'm feeling that. So as I was looking at your times and your letter, your email, I figured some things here. The two of you, your Venus, Scorpio, I mean Sagittarius female, your Venus is in Aquarius. Scorpio male, his Venus is in Sagittarius. So what's in his Venus is what would be a good choice for him for a wife, and that's Sagittarius. So that's good, fitting the bill, right? And let me look at your Jupiter because Jupiter tells us where well, your best mate would be for yourself, and yours, your Venus and your Jupiter are both in Aquarius. And Aquarius is a very close energy to Sagittarius, right? So this is about, I think this is about someone, you're wanting to be with someone who's open minded and creative, right? Or that would be the best for you um, to be with someone who's open minded and creative um, and balanced. Someone who is going to work towards a healthy relationship. And this is Aquarius um, age that we have entered in now. So you, Sagittarius female, are in a perfect place in your life, I think, to find that perfect or that most compatible relationship that will allow you to spread your wings and to bring you information that will help your soul's growth. Okay. You are in an 11 year based on your birthday, and 2021 is a 5 year. So the way you get that number is you add up the days, your birth month, and your birthday, not the year. And then you add 5 to that, and that tells you what year, birth year, well, what personal year this is for you. And your personal year is 11. And 11 is about individuality and being yourself, being your true self, being true to who you are. This also talks about reclaiming your connection to source, all right, and building your own happiness. Now, for him, his personal year is a one, and one's talking about creating new beginnings, lessons learned, and also one talks about completing a karmic cycle, right? So he's a 10 and he's also a 1 when I, you know, broke it down. So you're in an 11 year and he is in a 1 year. You also, 11 could be 2, and 2 is about communication. 2 is about relationships. So you can, Sagittarius, um, create the relationship you want, whether it be with another person, him, or another person, and definitely with Source. Also, got that he knows that you like nice things, and he wants to be able to give you nice things or give you stability or provide that in some way. And I think whoever this connection is, I don't think that this is something that he intended, you know, but I think that maybe missing you, missing one another, sometimes we manifest things unintentionally because of our desire. And sometimes the universe, you know, I don't know. I can't explain why it does what it does, but it does what it does. And it'll see us suffering. It'll understand that we are yearning for something and make we bring it to our front door. And at that point, we have to make the choices of what it is that the universe brings to us because we do have free will. And sometimes we don't, as you know, can get tempted. Doesn't mean that could have been somebody at work or nearby where he lives. I don't know, but his intentions are not to do that. His intention wasn't to do that. I don't think it's anything that you really need to focus on anyway, because this is a 5 year and there's lots of changes, and he is going to be going through a lot of changes himself. Um, he's going to learn how to create love in his life and do things, create things for his love. So, like I said, I was getting that he wants to be worthy of you. So, this could be him, this Knight of Cups, right? He wants to make an offer, and he's a Scorpio, and that's a water sign, cups of water, so that could be definitely him. Wanting to make peace, wanting to come with an offer, but there's some distance between you all, and he may be a little hesitant, but he knows, and there's an apology he knows that he has to come up with, but right now he's being a little stubborn, and he has a Cancer moon, so even though he may be guilty, he may have withdrawn into himself with his emotions because that's sometimes what they do, and he's focusing on work or what it is that he can bring to you so that he can express his desire to apologize without apologizing. Yeah, working, 3 of Coins, putting in some work, and the High Priestess. Number 2, you. Yeah, he knows that he has to put in some work, and he knows that you know what went on, He knows that your intuition told him about what this was. And maybe that's how you came to it. Like, even if he told you, but he knows that you have a high intuition and it's on point. Alrighty, let's see. That's just what I'm getting intuitively. And judgment, another 20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he knows he's kind of like in the doghouse, and that's why things are kind of quiet. And he knows that you're waiting for him to come and say something. He's focusing on how to do that because he doesn't want you to come down on him too hard. Okay. But again, like I said, this is really a lesson for both of you. Yeah, the Chariot, followed by the Five of Staffs. Okay, yeah. He knows he's coming because there's been a disagreement, but he also knows it's not going to be easy because there's going to be more things. He's anticipating more of a struggle with you. He may even be anticipating dealing with a struggle from your family or your friends who may know that he did this, or maybe you've talked to people and he has to face that too. Page of Staff. Yeah. Maybe somebody told him, or maybe he's gotten the message, but he does want to bring you an apology. But he has to go through some, it's not an easy thing. He has to go through some changes in order to get to you, and then hopefully you be able to work it out. But you here at the center of this, he knows. And he also has his own intuitions that's telling him that he gotta come with the right thing, come with the right apology, right answer, and a way to go forward. All right, let's get a romance angel card for this situation. So I think if you want this, you have to be open to allowing him to bring you that apology. Or if he's typical Cancer moon, you may have to initiate a conversation and be gentle. Forgiving and learning, yeah. So I think that you have to use your Sagittarius way of balancing things, right? And not being judgmental, right? But being clear. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And that's because first I was going to say that this is about the other person. That there was nothing. That's the first thing that came when I saw this, is that this is not about you. This is about whatever this third party is. Yeah. This third party that he may know from work or he may have met at work. I think that he wants your forgiveness because this is nothing to him. This didn't mean anything to him. It's just something that he was following his guidance. Sometimes, like I said before, I think I said it, the universe brings you lessons, and he got caught up in a lesson. And the lesson is for both of you to learn to forgive and to learn how to retreat, time to disconnect from the world. You all may need to spend time with one another, Or you may need to go your separate corners and work on yourselves, working on your spiritual relationship with Source. Do some meditation and some prayers. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah. And that's on top of that judgment card. I think this is saying that if you take the time to talk to one another, get some clarity about whatever this third party is, get some time to be alone so that you can speak your truth to one another and allow yourselves to enjoy your relationship. I don't know how intimate the two of you are, but whatever this is, I think they want you to reignite this because as it stands, as it is now, if you all don't forgive one another, then it isn't going to grow and it's not going to go anywhere unless you forgive and learn and get some time alone. Engagement. Yeah. This is about communication. This could be about getting engaged. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's trying to save up money so that he can bring you a beautiful engagement ring or something. And this happened while he was trying to do the right thing. I don't know what the reason is for your separation, but that's what I'm picking up. That he's working, and that's part of the reason why you're separated. But he has a goal, and it's to come to you, get past this controversy, and make things better between you. So bringing your relationship to a higher level. But you and he both have to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So allow him to, like I said, try to communicate with him. You know, if you're not speaking, try to reach out to him. Be the bigger person because, like I said, he's a Cancer, and you're an He's a Cancer moon. You're an Aquarius moon, so that means that you are capable of healing things and of bringing a balance to the situation. Okay, so I want to get another. I want to get a card, oracle card for you, so we know. Let's see if we can get an oracle card on this relationship. This is a real quick reading, but I don't want you to worry about the situation any further, okay? And as I said, you can contact me, and we can set up a time to do a reading, okay? One-on-one. But I wanted to get this to you, and I couldn't keep doing the emails back and forth. It was driving me crazy. But you may want to, while this is happening, in the meantime, work on being more in touch with your ancestors. Your intuition has served you very well in this situation. You're able to uncover uh, the truth, which is good because that's what Sagittarius also wants. It always wants is the truth, right? And you perceive, so you knew something was wrong, and however way it got to you, you were able to confirm your suspicions, even if you weren't suspicious. Subconsciously, you may have been, and you got what you wanted. So let's give credit to the universe for confirming your intuition. But now, the way to make this better is to put in the effort to forgive. Take some time. You can go to him if he can't come to you. And if you all can't get together at all, do some type of a face-to-face, Skype, FaceTime, something. But and if you can't do that, pick up the phone and call or write him a letter. However way you all communicate, but try to make plans to make this as intimate a conversation as possible. Right? Make a plan. She is the moon, number 21. All right, let's see. You have secrets too. But you have said that you're not perfect, right? You have secrets too. She is the moon. The light of the moon ebbs and flows. The wisdom of patience is not about waiting around for something to happen rather than getting up and getting it done. The wisdom of patience is that of the gardener who consults the lunar calendar, the right timing, promoting growth, planting, when there is fertile soil, and allowing the soil to rest and replenish as it needs to. You're being asked to check in with your timing. Is now the time for action or for rest? It can change quickly, just like the phases of the moon. So if you're unsure, that's okay too. Perhaps you are waiting for more light to reveal the way as the moon grows full. All things come in time. So, patience and picking the right time to make a move. Picking the right time to make the effort. Hmm. Your manifestations are unfolding in perfect timing. And if you feel that something isn't happening fast enough, be assured it is. If something is not clear, then you would like it to be more so. But the clarity is going to come to you. Don't worry, don't try to force any insight. Just be with what is happening now and trust it. You're moving and growing and all is well. Soon you'll see for yourself, just as the moon grows full and revealing, even in the midst of the deepest night. Ashe. So, this is a necessary time of retreat, a time for you to um, establish a relationship with Source, as I said, and to reevaluate this relationship, learn what it is that you need to learn in order to make this work. All right? Don't panic, don't be worried. This is just a bump in the road. Okay? Things happen. And as long as you're willing to forgive, which you are because you said that already, so as long as you're willing to forgive, then you should be willing to take the necessary steps to bring healing to the situation. Even though you may be younger, sometimes we have to be more mature, right? You're dealing with someone who's a Cancer. He's a water sign, so just in general, they they can be emotional and they can be calculating also, right? And they can, be ruled by their passions, especially him being a Scorpio. So make the effort to get a message to him or to speak in person. Be ready to forgive. Pay attention to what he says. See if there really is enough, mm, if there's enough opportunity, if the distance is too far, but really sit down and contemplate and think before you make a move of what it is that you can do to bring this together. Because there's passion there. And I think that he is more than willing to talk to you. Like I said, I think that he's working towards making life better for the both of you, but he got caught up in something. And I don't think that it really is as serious as you may think it is. But if it is, then it's meant to be, and you'll accept that also. But what this is telling me is that you just need to pick the time, Sagittarius, aim, right? Pick a time, pick a spot, make a plan, aim, and go forward, right? And work on your relationship with spirit. Talk to your ancestors, whoever led you to me in this reading, right? Tap into that intuition. All right, so 20 4:59 when I said that, in case that's important. So thank you so much for allowing me to um, have this opportunity to bring you this reading. And you know how to contact me. And I'm going to share this with the community. And thank you very much. So be sweet, be well, take care, be blessed. Ashe, peace.